Now I want to speak on an interesting topic. Our life system runs through the protein landscape. What is a protein landscape? As all of you know, our body is made up of proteins. It is run by proteins. Now what is a protein? Protein is formed by amino acids, combination of amino acids by bonding, peptide bonds. Now in our body we know 37 to 100 trillion cells are there. Except RBC, all other cells have nucleus. Nucleus has DNA. DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid, and it is in the form of double helix in the nucleus. Double helix means two chains are twisted together, and each single chain has 3 billion bases, organic bases. That means DNA helix in the nucleus of each cell has about 6 billion bases, organic bases. That means 600 crore organic bases in total. Each single chain of DNA has about 300 crores of organic bases. That is the beauty. Now, what is the function of this DNA? The DNA participates, involves in transcription and synthesizing mRNAs, messenger RNAs, which in turn participate involve in translation, that is synthesis of proteins through tRNAs. Amino acids are carried by tRNAs, and with the help of ribosomal RNAs, the protein synthesis is carried out. Why protein synthesis is necessary for the body function? Yes, proteins are very important, as I said. In fact, our life runs through the protein landscape. And the proteins synthesized in the nucleus, they come out of the nucleus and enter the cell system. In fact, the ribosomal system is there in the cellular systems in the cytoplasm, where the proteins is synthesized, and these proteins, once synthesized, they participate in the biological cellular biochemical functions as catalysts, as structural units. And the structural units mean they build up the body. The proteins will build up the tissues, organs, and functional proteins say they catalyze the biochemical reactions, millions of biochemical reactions time to time, necessary and vital for the life system. Now, the proteins, of course, are very important, as I said. The DNA system is in the form of double helix in the nucleus, as very small nucleus with a diameter of 10 micrometers. And now in this small nucleus, the DNA is in the form of a supercoil, and always. But during cell division, what happens is the 2 meters DNA chain, double helix chain, splits up into 22 autosomes, 22 pairs of autosomes. That means 22 pairs means 44 autosomes, and one pair of 6 chromosomes. One pair means 2 6 chromosomes, maybe XX or XY. In the case of female, it is double X. In the case of male baby, it is male, it is XY. So anyhow, there are in total 44 autosomes and 2 sex chromosomes. This is the structure of chromosomes during mitosis. So during cell division, once the DNA double chain splits up into these chromosomal units, then the chromosomal units get separated into daughter cells, of course, in the formation of daughter cells. Okay, no problem. Now this is the process of replication of cells. I mean the cells, division of cells. Okay, but we are bothered about the protein function, the proteins. Now the chromosomes, as I said, the chromosomes are 22 pairs autosomes, I said, and one pair of sex chromosome. And this 22 pairs of autosomes, each chromosome contains genes. So gene means it is the hereditary unit. Yes, and each chromosome will have minimum say about say 100 each chromosome may have 100 genes, 100 to 1000 genes, thousands of genes. So each chromosome can have 100 genes. Each chromosome can have 100 genes, and maybe 100 to 1000 genes, more than 1000 genes sometimes. So total, how many genes are there in a human being? 20,000 genes are found in human body. 20,000 genes are found in the chromosomal system, that is DNA. Now, each gene may have about 100 to millions of bases. It may have 1000 to millions of bases. That means organic bases. So that means some chromosomes may have 100 organic bases. Some chromosomes may have millions of bases. That is the beauty. So the variation is very, very great, very large variation in the number of organic bases found on the chromosomes. Small chromosomes, big chromosomes, very lengthy chromosomes. Now, the gene means, as I said already, it is having, it may have 100 organic bases and millions of organic bases. Okay, and on an average, each gene can codify. I can codify 3 to 10 proteins on an average. I mean, on an average, each gene can codify, can synthesize, can codify 3 to 10 proteins on an average. As I said in the earlier videos, also I said, in the human body, there are more than 4 lakh different proteins are found. In human body, more than nearly 4 lakh different types of proteins are found. Each protein has a specific function, maybe catalytic function in functional aspect, catalytic function. It may have structural function, structural unit. So a protein can act as a structural unit, or it may act as a catalyst, or some function it has. So that means proteins are functional proteins and also structural proteins. Such functions they have, and each protein has a specific function. There are 4 lakhs of different types of proteins with different functions in the human body, carrying out the life system. Okay. Now the important point here is, when the proteins are synthesized, say for example, may one protein may be copied 10 times. That means 10 copies of the protein are found in the cell. And an average mean some small proteins, some proteins are found in a number of 10. That means 10 copies of a protein are found, depending on their function, biological function or biochemical function. On an average, say 1000 to 10,000 copies of proteins are found on an average in the cell. On an average, 1000 to 10,000 copies of proteins are found. This is in a majority, and some important proteins are there, and which the number of copies may extend up to 5 lakh. That means 500,000 copies of that such proteins are found. Vital proteins, important proteins, very important functions, biochemical function and cellular function. So you may find the 500,000 copies of such important proteins in this cell. So in total, that is a few copies, a few proteins in 10, and a few proteins on 1000 to 10,000 number, and some proteins, vital proteins are 5 lakh in number. That means copies of some proteins are 500,000. So putting all these proteins together, copies of all these proteins together, say 4 lakh different types of proteins putting together, the number of copies, you cannot imagine. 42 million copies of the proteins of different varieties are found in a single cell. See the abundance of proteins. Is it not a landscape of the proteins through which the life system runs? Yes, it is the landscape of the proteins through which the life of human body runs, human system runs. Yes, this is the beauty. Now what happens, depending on the abundance of a protein, say having less of a protein, having too much of a protein, out of these 4 lakhs different types of proteins, Having too less protein, too much protein of a protein, what happens is the abundance of a protein will decide the structure and the function of the cell. The function of the protein and the function of the cell also. The condition of the cell, I mean. That means the, the abundance of a protein, maybe say too much of a protein, will conditionize the cell. They will decide the condition of the cell. Or too less of a protein, presence of a too less of a protein will decide the condition of the protein. That means abundance of protein will conditionize this system, cellular systems. The cell condition depends on the abundance of the protein, of a particular protein. So that means by studying, investigating the abundance of protein relating to the condition of the cell, one can find easily then how to control the condition of the system, condition of the cellular system, condition of the cell. That means we can conditionize the cell by increasing or decreasing the abundance of the protein. That means by knowing the abundance, estimating the abundance of a particular protein, we can know the condition of the cell. That means we can control the diseases, the condition of the cell means diseases or health of the system, health of the cells, or bad health of the cells or good health of the cells can be controlled by the abundance of the proteins, by regulating the abundance of the proteins. This is the beauty of the proteins. That means therefore we call the proteins as a landscape of the proteins existing in the human system, human body. Now, is it not our life running through the landscape of proteins? Yes, it is running through the landscape of the proteins. This is the beauty of proteins, protein landscape. So through which our life system runs. So dear viewers, if you like my video, just kindly share, subscribe and comment. Thank you very much.